Hello,
Hello,
well-wishers. My name is Pauline Monene.
My name is Aaron Monene.
And we are Wema's parents. Wema was born on 17th June 2016 at the Aga Khan University Hospital. She weighed 3.4 kilos, a healthy baby girl. Her life before the diagnosis, well, Wema would choke a lot after breastfeeding and should regurgitate most of her milk. So something that led me to realize something may have been wrong. Her neck muscles took long to stabilize. Up to today, they have never stabilized as such. And her eye focus was also, it took a while for her eyes to focus. She would smile once in a while, but most of the time she'd cry a lot. And the crying was causing because of the regurgitation of feeds, or rather, her milk would come out from the stomach and come out with stomach acid that would burn her esophagus. She was diagnosed with the condition the first time when we were admitted. That was around 1st September 2016. We had gone for a well baby clinic, and the pediatrician realized that Wema was not gaining weight as she should have been. This led us to admit her because of lack of weight gain. And basically you would notice that there was something neurologically wrong with the baby. After this, she was diagnosed with GERD, or what we call gastroesophageal reflux disease, which was severe. And after a week in hospital, when we went home, she did okay, but now should continue choking on her feeds and mostly remove all the milk that she's breastfed. On the 14th of October 2016, when she was sleeping, Wema convulsed in her sleep, and she turned blue, and she was lifeless in my arms. We rushed her to hospital. My husband was not around, so I had to call the neighbors. Rushing her to hospital, she had multiple convulsions along the way. And on reaching Aga Khan, she was, after they managed to resuscitate her, she was admitted directly to ICU, where she stayed for the next 38 days. She was on life support for a long while. But God is faithful. She managed to come out of that. She stayed in hospital for 48 days and was discharged. The diagnosis being aspiration pneumonia, neuromuscular disorder, and convulsion disorder. Her life after being discharged, now she requires 24 hours specialized home nursing care. She needs occupational therapy, chest physiotherapy, and she cannot stay without nursing care. She has a tracheostomy and she needs a lot of suctioning. In medical terms, it's just removing secretions that are generated due to the trachea being in her body. She can focus now, so that's a good thing. And she sometimes regurgitates her feeds, but we feed her through an NG tube. We're also trying to feed her through her mouth. The tracheostomy prevents the food from going into her lungs. And yeah, we are also training her how to sit because she's delayed in her milestones. She can focus a bit. Yeah, and she smiles. She's learned how to smile. Wema is on 3 anticonvulsants that help manage the convulsions: phenobarbital, Keppra, and Lamictal. She's also on antacids daily to control the regurgitation or the reflux that comes with pain. So she's on Lanzol, and of course painkillers. Apart from medicine treatment-wise, she requires occupational therapy, which she's doing. She's been done for occupational therapy thrice a week. and chest physiotherapy twice a week. Wema initially after discharge or even while in hospital was dependent on oxygen, and as a result we cannot stay without oxygen in the house. Sometimes her oxygen levels go down, and she needs to be on oxygen. But now she's partially on it. She only uses oxygen when she requires or when she's distressed. We thank God that her big sisters Renee and Zara have accepted Wema's condition, and they even fight to help the nurses in nursing Wema, that is in feeding her, in giving her a bath, and we thank God for that. As a result of her neuromuscular disorder, Wema's neck is still not stable, and her muscle tone is high. In medical terms, she's hypertonic, so she requires occupational therapy to correct that, or rather bring her muscle tone to a normal level. In layman terms, the baby Wema has stiff muscles, so she needs to relax them. Neuromuscular disorder also, that is why she has GERD, or the gastroesophageal reflux disease. Her muscles her stomach sphincter, the sphincter at the top of the stomach, does not work as it should. And so that's why we are going to India for her to have an operation, what they are calling Nissen fundoplication, and also placing a gastric feeding tube, meaning baby Wema for a while will be feeding with through a stomach peg. Why, some of you may ask, and we are going to do a corrective surgery. We cannot remove the tracheostomy to feed her through her mouth, as her swallowing muscles are still weak, and she will require long-term therapy for that. So to avoid aspiration of feeds, or in layman terms, food going to the wrong tubes, food going through the larynx to the lungs, we need to feed her through a stomach peg. The amount required, we are asking from you well-wishers, is 5 million. 5 million will cater for the trip to India and the hospital fees there and the procedures, as well as continued home nursing care.
As a family, Wema's condition has really drained our resources financially and also emotionally. And we are calling upon Kenyans, first of all, pray for baby Wema to get well soon. We also appealing for well-wishers who wish to support us financially. We have a paybill number for baby Wema. It's paybill, M-Pesa paybill. The number is 763762. The account name is Wema. Those who wish to deposit money, we have a Barclays Bank account for baby Wema. It's Barclays Bank, Village Market Branch. The account number is 2037919666. We call upon Kenyans and all the well-wishers to support us in this journey, and we ask for God to bless you.
Thank you, well-wishers, for your support so far. To the Barclays team, to the NTSA team, we want to thank each and every one of you. I have not met most of you, but you have forwarded your contributions through the M-Pesa paybill number. Some of you have taken your time to call me and console me. Others have written to me and encouraged me. So thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you.